little nuances like that. The reason why I wanted you to explore that, and I didn't want to tell you what to do because you're such an animated actor. I wanted to see how you would translate that, and I kind of was hoping for something like that, but you did it, and I didn't have to tell you, which speaks volumes of who you are and what kind of actor you are. Now, how much more powerful do you feel? I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's not just how you look. How did you feel?
It was a huge difference.
Of course, it's a huge difference. And I'm sure it's a huge difference for you, too, when he's standing over you like impending doom.
Yeah.
And he's over you and you're down here and it's
Yeah,
hey, you see the way he kept on looking up at him? That's a power stance. It's a power move. To the point that you eventually you're going to have to stand up. Otherwise, you're just going to be like knocked down into the ground.
Yeah.
And that will come spontaneously and organically in the moment. All that just because you didn't wander around. You see that? It's not just it's not just that it's more attractive looking and more powerful. It's actually telling the correct story. By wandering around, not only does it take away your power, it actually contradicts the story that we're telling. That's how important this stuff is. And I know first takes are weird. Sometimes there's nerves. The first time you're doing this character is different from the other characters that you played, stuff like that. But Fook, at this point, who gives a fuck? You have to adjust and you have to do the work and you have to execute. And you can't keep on blaming, not that you're blaming, but you can't keep on blaming first take jitters to why the first take didn't work. This is my advanced class. You guys are working actors. I'm going to start treating you guys like working actors. You're not going to have the luxury of saying, well, you know, it was the first take, I was nervous. No. You have to learn how to use your nerves to help you focus. Use your nerves to help you focus. You're going to have nerves. So don't try to be like, well, at some point in my career, I won't get nervous anymore. That's never going to happen. Never. So you better start getting used to being nervous and using the nerves. And that's what I want to start seeing from you. The growth I've seen from when you first started working with me, it's crazy. It's like night and day. But that's in the past now. We're moving forward. I like this character for you. It's different. It's difficult, huh?
Yeah.
You find it really difficult?
It's not
Good.
a high school douche.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But that's why I wanted you to explore. It's a man of power, an adult of power. Not a powerful teenager. And I want you to stretch your instrument a little bit. You did good. From take one to take two, you did a really good job. But now I'm expecting more from you. Keep on moving forward with this. Don't be afraid of your nerves. Right? If you have to slow down your speech to get everything out, then slow down your speech. And if that's where we have to go for a little while until you could just have like a fluid speech, then that's the way we'll do it. Don't forget, this is class. We're not on the set. So we could play with things. We could play with your speech. Maybe make your voice a little bit deeper. But right now, maybe slow down so you get the words out. You can't say poster. You can't say poster. It's supposed to. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, some people say supposed to, but does this character?
No.
Of course not. You're an authority figure. Seems like a small thing, Fook, but it's not a small thing. And a year ago, I would have let that go, but I'm not going to let it go anymore. I expect more from you because I know you could fucking do it. You living in the moment, talking and listening, acting and reacting, you make sure that you never lose that. You make sure you never lose that. Your talent and your animation, I'm not 100% sure that it's foolproof. It's been working.
There's a fool driving it now. So.
Exactly. It's been working, but the process that I expect from you, and we're gonna go over it. I know this is actually the first two-person scene that you've done for me, and it goes well. It's going well, but I want to make sure you have a process that is foolproof. So I'm gonna be on you with the little nuances of your process. I already know how you could execute it, and not that I'm not worried about that, because you better keep on doing what you're doing. But now I'm going to expect little nuances that are consistent in your process. And I'll explain I'll explain what that is as we go. Okay? But this was a good scene. It really was. Lobby Hero is it's a very, very interesting play. It's a very, very interesting story. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of different personalities coming and going. I want to see this unfold. I want to see it unravel. A couple other things that I want you to think about in addition to your boss. How do you feel about the cop?
I don't like him
Why?
because this is like my home, and when he comes here, he feels like because he's
Yeah.
a cop, he owns the
Yeah.
place.
That's right. And not only is it your home, but you're the king of this castle, right? He's the lead of the supervisor of the security guards, which is a high post until a real cop enters the room. And then all of a sudden it goes from a high post to a fucking joke. And he makes a joke out of you. Takes advantage of you, and you're an authority figure. These guys have to look up to you. So if somebody is in the room dissing you, then how are they gonna take you seriously? This guy's fucking with you. So don't rule out the fact that you purposely want to sabotage. Is his name Bill?
Yeah.
Don't rule out the fact that you might purposely want to sabotage Bill. Especially at this point in the story. Fuck him. Make him sign in. Make him sign in. And maybe someday his wife might see that sign-in sheet. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And you want to get rid of somebody, that's a really good way to get rid of somebody. I don't know, you sign in. I don't know how your wife saw it. Fuck you want from me? See what I mean? Now I know that might not be part of the story, but it better be part of your story. Okay? Because that's gonna drive you too. And if you can get him to do it on his watch instead of you to do it on your watch, then your hands are clean too. And all you have to do is threaten. All you have to do is threaten your security guards, right? And demand that everybody signs in, including the police. And it's not your fault. I wasn't even there. Ooh, that's the kind of layers that I want you to start seeing without me having to tell you. Okay? Think about those things. Regroup and come back. Very nice work, boys. Very nice.